What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Dontasia, and today I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking to y'all a little bit about tips for a good relationship, well, a healthy relationship. And these are tips that work for me. These may not work for everyone else. Well, I'm pretty sure they work for majority of people. But yeah, these are just a little tips that helped my relationship. I've been in a relationship for going on 8 years on the 25th of this month, actually. So yeah, we look forward to that because 8 years is a long time, especially for someone my age. I'm only 22. That's a long time. But yeah, let's get into the tips. My first tip would be to love yourself. Um, Loving yourself is a really big thing. If you can't love yourself, it'll be hard for you to believe that someone else loves you. Say you have low self-esteem, or you're just not comfortable with your body, you're just not comfortable with anything. If your man comes and tell you all these things, well, I do love you, I do like you the way you are, or you're beautiful, and you think you ugly, you're not going to believe it, and it's just not going to be a healthy relationship, because you're just going to ignore everything he's telling you, because you don't feel that way about yourself. So you have to learn to love yourself, no matter if you're big, no matter if you're small, no matter if you, whatever you think about yourself. You just got to accept it for what it is, and accept that God made you that way, and just take it as it is. The second tip would be communication. Communication plays a big part in a relationship. Um, it's always important to know what's going on in your relationship. Uh, Financial issues, anything that you feel is important, it's always best to discuss it with your partner just so you all can be on the same page at all times. Um, and that's what communicate about everything. About where you're going and, well, you don't necessarily have to always tell where you going. Well, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's best if you do it. It's best if you do, girl. It's best if you do. My third tip would be to be honest with one another. Being honest is also very important, because if you sit and lie to a person over and over again, everything that you tell them is a lie, even if you're telling the truth. So you have to be honest in a relationship. Even if you don't want to be honest, it's best to be honest. Okay, yeah, it's best to be honest at all times, because once you lie, it makes everything worse. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to tell the truth because it'll hurt their feelings. But in our reality, it'll actually hurt their feelings more if you just keep lying and they find out it's a lie. Because everything that's in the dark comes to light. So just be honest with each other at all times, no matter if it's something bad or whatever. Just always be honest. Because it may not be so bad. It may not be as bad as it would be if you were to tell a lie, if you were being honest. That makes sense? Yeah. Okay, my fourth tip would be to give each other space. I say that you should give each other space just because you don't want to get tired of seeing you don't want to get tired of seeing each other all the time. Especially at the beginning of a relationship. At the beginning of a relationship, it's okay to see them every once in a while, especially if you're not living with each other. See them every once in a while, see them occasionally, just to give y'all time to miss each other, basically. So then the next time you see them, you're happy, excited to see them or whatever. But yeah, if you're constantly seeing each other every day, or like if you're living together, like me and Davon, we live together now, and like sometimes I'll go out and do stuff with my friends, and we just give each other space and time. So yeah, it's cute to be lovey-dovey all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes, but not all the time. You don't gotta you don't gotta know your boyfriend's every move. You don't gotta follow them everywhere. Because at that point, that just means you don't trust them. If you simply don't trust somebody, you just shouldn't be with them at all. I'll keep looking at my paper. I wrote my tips down. My fifth tip would be to agree to disagree. This used to be a big thing for me and Davon, but we have gotten better at it because we respect each other's opinions, or yeah, we basically respect each other's opinions. We do not agree all the time. Nobody agrees all the time, especially in a relationship, but that is okay. everyone has their own beliefs. Everybody does what they agrees with what they want to agree with. But when you're in a relationship, it's best to just accept the fact that you disagree at some things, and that's okay. We don't always got to agree on the same stuff. Another thing would be to support each other. Supporting each other is a very big part because you just want your partner to be like your number one fan in anything you do. I don't care if Davon told me he wanted to do something off the walls crazy. But if he wanted to do it and he believed that's how he's going to be successful, then let him do it. Even if you don't agree with it, just support each other. Because that's what he wants to do. Or it's the same for me. What if I chose to do something and he don't agree with it as much, he still would support me. We support each other with any decisions or anything we want to do. Another thing would be to forgive and ask for forgiveness. I have a big heart, so it's easy for me to forgive, but at the same time, I don't want to tell you girls to forgive and your boyfriend, he's cheating on you, he's cheated every week, and I'm telling you to forgive. I'm not saying it like that. At that point, he's just taking advantage, and at that point, it's just time to let him go. But if everybody's human and everybody makes mistakes. So, if they do something once and something crazy or bad, don't just automatically just be like, okay, we're done. Well, that's not what I would do anyway, especially where we're at in our relationship now. And that's just because people may say, well, that's dumb, why not, or whatever. But if you really love something or you want something so bad, you're going to fight for it. And like I said, that don't mean let your partner keep doing the same things over and over again, because at that point they are taking advantage and it's time to stop whatever you got going on. But if they only do something once, and then you see that they're learning from it, or they trying to be better as a partner to you, then just forgive them. Forgiving is it takes a lot for someone to forgive. So yeah, I have a big heart and it's easy for me to forgive, but you can't constantly let someone keep running over you all the time. That's not how it's supposed to work. Another thing would be to keep expectations realistic. Say you're single and you have your dream man in your head. Some people have a list of their dream man. I don't understand. But you can't... How can I put this? Okay, well, you can have your expectations of a guy or of a girl, whichever, vice versa. But you can't just stick to your expectations, because you don't know what God has in store for you. You may meet somebody and you on your list, you might say big butt, big breasts, or whatever, and you find somebody that don't have either one. Flat chested, no butt. But she's beautiful and she's a genuine person. She loves you. You all start flirting, you all start dating, and boom, you're in a relationship. So don't think just because you have this ideal person in your head that that's what you're going to have, because God has someone different for everybody. God already knows who he has for you. So don't just... You're going to be single forever if you do that, basically. So keep your expectations realistic. And then a lot of girls are like, well, they talk about guys' personalities and all this, whatever. But yeah, nobody can be everything you want them to be. You can get with someone that doesn't have all the things you have on your list, and then you can like help build them or help them grow as a person. Because I feel like I've did that. I've helped my fiance grow a lot as a person, which is a good thing. You can do that, but you can't just think you're going to meet somebody that has all the expectations you want them to have, because it's not going to happen. Another thing would be to never go to bed mad at each other. Me and Davon, we used to do this all the time. But now, if we're mad and it's almost time for us to go to sleep, we will sit up until, no matter what time, even if he has work the next morning, we'll sit up till 1 o'clock in the morning. He got to be up at work at 6 o'clock. But we do that just because you should never go to bed mad at each other. You need to talk out whatever you need to talk out right then and there when it happens. Just so the next day you still won't be holding that grudge with that person, with your partner. And so the next day would just be like a fresh start to everything. Then we just forget everything that happened last night and just start our day like nothing ever happened. But once you go to bed mad, you wake up, you still gonna be mad at each other. Devon be at work, me and him be arguing, texting. He come home, is still a big thing. So we've just learned to just talk out our problems before we go to bed. So yeah, that was just a few tips that help for me. And like I said, you don't have to follow them, you don't have to believe them, but they helped my relationship, and we're still standing 8 years strong. So hey, I would take my advice. But yeah, so we have love yourself, communication, being honest, giving each other space, agreeing to disagree, support each other, forgive and ask for forgiveness, keep expectations realistic, never go to bed mad at each other. So comment down below if these tips will help with, well, if you think they will help with your relationship. Like and subscribe, and I will keep you all posted with more videos. And if you all could do me a favor and comment down below what challenge me and Devon should do. I'm trying to get his face on here more, because dude act like he don't want to even be on the channel. So I'm trying to find stuff that like includes couples so he can be on the channel too. And I want to start doing pranks. So go pee. And I want to start doing pranks. She does this every time I'm trying to record my video. She want to come in here and mess me up. She probably don't even got pee. And kids are trip, bro. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below what videos you would want to see me and Devon do, or what pranks I should do on Devon. It's more like it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.